Hi everyone, this is Julie. I am here from the scraps of my life. Um, I'm here to make the announcement for the journal project that we're doing, um, that we've been doing for two weeks now. This will be the third week. So tomorrow night at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be doing the third class in that series, working on our album that's over here buried. Um, the journal project. And just so everyone knows, in case you haven't worked on your album anymore since last week, I had mentioned that I had made a boo-boo. I made a big boo-boo, so I had to, because I realized that I didn't leave any real way to connect I feel so stupid, as many albums as I have made, okay, everybody knows how many albums I have created and made from scratch, made the patterns, everything. I absolutely did not leave a way to connect the album to the cover. I am so embarrassed by it, and I truly, profoundly ask your forgiveness and apologize for such foolishness, which is totally what it was. What happened was I just started working backwards on the album, so I did this one first and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I confused my own self about it. I was trying to do things differently than what I should have, and I goofed. So what I did was the very last page of the three sections, I just tore the paper away because I just couldn't stand just putting something over it. So I'm going to put a hinge here and connect it to the next. Actually, I'm going to do three more sections, which will be December, January, and February. So I'm going to do 6 sections in 2 sets, okay? That's how I'm doing my album. And I realize it'll make a little bit larger album. At least that's the idea for now. But whether I do or not, whether you decide to do 3 more sections added to this or just cover it, we still have to have the hinge here on this back page. It has to be here. We don't have to connect the front page to the album. I have several albums that I have not connected because I like it better. I like the way it works out better. I like the way it opens and closes better. But as far as the back page, it has to connect to that cover, okay, or to the next set of albums, sections. So we're going to, if you have not covered your back paper section here, the very last one, don't do it. And we're going to put a hinge in here in class tomorrow night, and I'll show you that tomorrow night. I'm truly, truly, truly sorry about that. I hope I didn't mess y'all up too bad. If you have already stuck yours down, then I can show you a way to hinge it so that you can make a decorative hinge and just put over this section right here and behind here if you haven't glued your pocket down. But if not, you can put a decorative hinge right in here about 4.5, 5 inches, and it will connect nicely to the next page. But if you have not laid your paper down, then please don't do it until tomorrow night in class and we go over this. Again, I apologize for that. I have this mess laid out here because I have been working on this all day. Unbelievably so, but true nonetheless. This is a little paper Tussie Mussy. I don't remember, I mean, I may have in years past, but I don't remember making a paper Tussie Mussy. I have metal Tussie Mussies, so to speak. They're made of tin and metal. They have handles. I use them at Christmas time. I have very large ones, and then I have smaller ones that stay in my kitchen. They look like folded lace paper, but they're actually tin. And I keep them in my kitchen with flowers in them all year long. But I've never actually done a paper one. So this is my first one, and as with anything else that I do, when it's my first thing, it takes me far too long to figure out exactly how I want it to be. Now look, this camera, I'm using a new camera. I'm not liking it. To me, it looks blurred. So please tell me in this video down below if it looks blurred to you on YouTube, so I'll know. whether I should adjust it or not, or try to work with it a little bit. It's a brand new camera. I've never used it. My son kind of took mine over, so I needed to get a new camera. Mine was going out, or his is kind of going out with the sound or something. Anyway, back to this. So it's taken me all day to do this Tussie Mussy. I about have a headache over it, and I've got all this huge mess I've got to clean up from it because I couldn't decide what lace to do, what this to do, you know. And so anyway, it ends up that yesterday what happened is I made this gorgeous fan. And I have a book that has inspired me for some time, and I have another book, and I'm trying to find it. I know it's in this house, but there's one that I have called Delight in the Details. It is one of my favorite books of all time, and I just love the little tiny things in it that are just so cute. And it kind of inspired me to make this little fan yesterday. And when I was making it, I just wanted to actually see how it would turn out, how it would look on a Christmas tree. And I thought, you know, while I was making it, I thought that would be a nice, you know, thing to do as one of the part of the giveaways for the classes that I've been doing. And so I decided to do that. So today, that's why I wanted to make the Tussie Mussy to match it. So I'm going to give them away as a pair in the class. Now, the Tussie Mussy is not finished because I've got to do some danglies at the bottom. It must have danglies. I don't know if I'm going to do clear danglies or if I'm going to do pearl. And then, of course, the inside of it, I haven't lined it yet, so that has to be lined. But other than that, it's pretty much done. It turned out really, really pretty. These flowers by, well, Fiddlesticks. What's the name? I Am Roses. They are just beautiful on here. They have their own little sheen. And then I had these little sparkly tinsel infused roses that I've had for years. They're very vintage. I've had them forever, believe me, as well as the lace that's underneath here, which I've been hoarding forever. I bought it when I worked at Joann's in Maryland years ago, and I got it on clearance price, so I've got it on a bolt here, and it's just beautiful lace. And anyway, I've been hoarding it, so I decided to pull it out and use it on this little Tussie Mussy, and it's turning out really cute, I think. So anyway, I just wanted to show you those, remind you about the class tomorrow night at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, and to show you this. And I have a couple other things that I did have pulled out for the giveaways, but obviously I can't get to them right now. So please excuse this mess, and I'm going to clean it up. I just want to do a quick video and let you guys know about the class and let you know that I was working on something special for the giveaway. I thought it'd be nice to make something instead of just give you things, you know, to put in your stash and never use. So hopefully somebody can use those on in their Christmas, on a wreath or in a tree or whatever. Okay, well, I'm going to let you go now, and I'm going to clean up this mess. Everybody have a great evening, and I hope to see you tomorrow night at class.